Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Kuovalis, and I will be your guide and concierge this evening to Banner of the Maid, a world or a tactics game that takes place during the French Revolution, or at least that's as far as I know about it. It's been a while. I hope everyone's been doing okay out there. Summer has been passing quite by. It has been a difficult time for me to find an opportunity to sit down and play through my game backlog. Taking a break on my solo playthrough of Ancient Blue Solo 2.5 for a little while just to clear my mind and get my energy back to go back into it. Not to mention there's been a lot of things happening behind the scenes for me. I got some people visiting behind back of house and just coming in from out of town to stay for a little while with us. But we're back to the normal schedule, hopefully. Perhaps when it is not so hot again. After all, there is a bit of a heat wave here, and playing games in a closed room while it is too warm is not a very comfortable experience. So with that preamble put aside, let us begin with the Banner of the Maid. Oh. There's different difficulties, okay. Easy mode for players who are only interested in the storytelling. Officer mode, you can save the game anytime during battles. No penalties for retreating. Start the game with a small amount of funds and reputation. General mode, different costumes. Retreating causes penalty to rewards earned. Start the game with no extra funds or reputation. Let's go with officer mode. Story mode is definitely not what I want. I'm just craving a bit of a tactics strategy game right now. I'm working like I'd be able to put some thoughtful ideas as to where I want to move everyone. It's something like Fire Emblem, except not Fire Emblem because I can't play Fire Emblem. I don't have the right game console for that. But this looks like it may hit the spot. What do we have here? We have some people in cavalry. Where are they setting off to? Where are you all off to? You know those wigs that the leader is wearing? I've heard that they use those wigs to hide a mess of hair underneath, and so that they don't have to like do their hair every day. Like, just to like put some perfume on as well. It's not very useful in terms of like keeping the smell away. In fact, I think addition of perfume and body odor just makes it a lot worse. Ooh, those got... Oh, they've got just trampled over. What's happening here? This is supposed to be the French Revolution, right? This is not how I remember things. Prologue, Night in Florence. I did not read that fast enough. Summer of 1791, Varennes, France. Is that how I spell? Is that how you say Varennes?
Huh?
Varennes is not far ahead. Are you sure that the king will be here? I can only hope that it's true. Otherwise, the king of France might already be in the territory of another country. Be vigilant, Marquis de Lafayette. Marquise de Lafayette. If we don't bring, forgive my French. I am not able to read French well. If we don't bring the king back, the whole country will shake tomorrow. France can't afford this kind of blow during such a crucial moment. What is the king thinking? Can't he stay put in the palace? Comte de Mirabeau. Wish there was a way to pronounce these ways, or they tell you how to pronounce it. Count Mirabeau, having just recovered from a serious illness, you should stay in Paris and rest. Huh. It was I who provided the intelligence. Of course, I have the responsibility to accompany you and the troops there. I don't think they're the Garde Nationale.
原来如此。
It's the army of the royalists. They must be here to pick up the king. Then I'm counting on you. I'm not experienced in the battlefield commanding or leading charges. Our actions tonight will change the fate of France. Marquis, please be sure to find the king and all of his entourage.
让我来吧。
Don't worry, you better take the time and think about how to persuade the king. What's that noise? Your face.
啊，
The enemy has been alerted and are guarding the bridge. Anyway, move to the enemy first. Get close to attack. Show no mercy to these traitors. Oh. Okay. That's a very strange place to put previous unit and next. I should probably change that later. Menu. Why is that? Okay, spacebar menu. Oh, no, don't end turn. Threat range. Okay. Right click for details. Oh, that's some nice art. So this is a Chinese game. And that's why there's some Chinese voice acting to it, but it seems like translations, they're all there. Acts as the storyteller describes. Hit chance plus 50. Wait, what? So that means they can have like automatic chance to hit? Marquis. Lafayette. A general with great accomplishments. Acts as the storyteller describes. Okay, well, let's get started. See what you can do.
革命的成败在此一举了。
Don't slack out. The success of revolution depends on the success of today. I guess got a must, so we just charge right in. Dragoon weapon. It's whoa! Where did all these people come from? I did not expect something to have. Oh, ow! I did not expect suddenly like an entire army with me, entire squad. Oof! Hold tight, everyone. Now charge! Alright, they've been defeated. There's still one group of enemies left at the entrance of the town. I hope the king is still there. No time to waste. Get it done now.
还在磨蹭什么？快下命令！
Ooh, I can't reach. Wait. Maybe I should have waited for him to come to me. Oh, he's gonna come to me. Ow. I thought he could attack from diagonal. Alright, charge everyone, charge. You only got one round of attacks.
不要松懈，革命的成败在此一举了。
And attack.
注意队形，出发！
Charge! 6 units left on their end. Dignified.
速战速决，冲啊！
We just earned something.
啊，
The royalists were guarding this carriage. Let's get closer and take a look. Move into that area to complete your mission. Alright, just switch the controller here. Let's see if that works any better for me. How do I go up? There we go. Okay, no, that's not what I want. How do I move? Huh?
还在磨蹭什么？快下命令！
What? Huh? How can I? Okay, no, that's not working. I tried to use the controller, but it's just not working. Alright, let's just do this. Heroic. No. Alright, I need to turn off the controller again. How do... there we go. Move here. Heroic. Is heroic a special ability? Like the messenger said, it's the carriage that the king took. I'll leave the searching in the town to you as I stay here to guard the carriage. Please try not to cause a disturbance.
让我来吧。
I will deal with it. You can rest assured. Well, madame, please step outside. Who is she? Oh, she's dressed very attractively. As I expected, it's hers who stayed in the carriage. Surely you know what would happen next, yes? His Majesty is in the town, and Marquise will find him soon enough. Please come back to Paris with us. What will happen to our family when we return to Paris?
总而言之，
The documents left by His Majesty confirm that he had betrayed the country and the people. You'll be detained as soon as you arrive in Paris. For France at this moment, betrayal is a delicacy in which friends inside and outside Paris are all eagerly waiting to take their bite. Then what will become of my children? The future of the royal family?
总而言之，
Your children will be taken care of. After all, they're from the bloodline of the royal family. In the current situation, their lives can only be held in the hands of others. Alright, please don't make any unnecessary resistance. This is the consequence of the royal family's behavior, and you must take responsibility. Oh? Whoa, what? What was that? Sure enough, as predicted by the painting, the blue diamond has responded. What?
哦，
Painting? Seems you're the person I'm looking for.
什么？
Huh? What do you mean? I'm not here for the king. What I'm looking for is the ability hidden in you. Anyway, what I'm about to say may be confusing to you, but please listen to it carefully and then consider it seriously before answering my question. This is not only about you and me, but also about the future of this country. What's going on? It seems that the king has been found. There is not much time. Please listen carefully. What's going on? What was that? Some sort of magic? That was the most turbulent moment in my life. I escaped from the gate of death, and my hands hold the key to change the future of the country. That was a legacy that has been passed down for hundreds of years and appeared in many stories and legends. Women who are affected by it are inevitably caught in a torturous fate. I hope this action won't be one of the many remorses in my life. I hope that they can become the maids of France that will make the country peaceful and stable. 5 years later, outskirts of Toulon, France. So the saying that the king was kidnapped is false? If the public knew the truth, the royal family should have been imprisoned or even worse. It is just a story that I heard while drinking. I'm telling this story because you, my young lady, are too bored on the road. Oh, it was just a story. Speaking of which, I have heard several versions of similar stories. But the woman who changed the royal family may truly exist. After her intervention, there have been many changes in the royal family.
Oh,
Whoa, young lady, do you really believe that so-called maid stuff? Wielding incredible talents, the maids were born to save the country in danger. I'm not sure. This young lady in military uniform claims to be a graduate of the École Militaire. Ever since women were allowed to join the army, the École Militaire received a batch of female students who passed special trade testing. Young lady, what's your name again? Pauline Bonaparte.
oh,
A rare surname. You're not a Parisian, are you? Yes, I'm from Corsica.
说来话长。
What a coincidence. When I was young, I joined the army and went to Corsica. Speaking of that, Never mind. What topic do you wish to discuss? This is very familiar to a visual novel. Tell us about the situation of France. Speaking of that, when I was young, I really couldn't believe a revolution would happen. 7 years ago, the king summoned the Estates General to solve financial problems. That's right. The clergy for the first estate, the nobility for the second estate, and the commoners for the third estate. The Estates General intensified the contradiction between the estates, and finally a revolution took place in Paris. The Bastille was stormed and the king compromised, resulting in the legitimation of the current assembly.
Oh?
Well. You're quite familiar with the history. Then what do you think of the revolution? I was in Corsica 7 years ago and I didn't know too much about Paris. I learned all of it later in the École Militaire. But in the past few years, although the power of the nobility has been weakened, the royal family stood unaffected. Well, the royal family changed their attitude after that, supported the reform of the assembly, and did a lot of unprecedented things. For example, ladies like you were enrolled in the École Militaire. That's a policy promoted by the royal family, and they've made good use of the publicity. I know this too, but a soldier should not care too much about the political issues. I can see that you don't care about politics, otherwise you would have known me. Really? Never mind. Speaking of the military, the destination of our travel. Young lady, have you been to Toulon? There's a war going on here as I know. My older brother is also a soldier. He's serving in Toulon. I'm here to take a vacation. In my opinion, now is not the time for a military personnel to take a vacation. Domestic rebellions happen from time to time, and the wars with neighboring countries are also ongoing. As you said, as a soldier, it's time to fight for the country on the front line.
Oh?
Well, then why are you? To be honest, I just experienced a fierce battle recently. Well, it was said to be a victory according to the final result. Well, I can tell it from your medal. Even it's awarded by the royal family as a response to the current situation. It must be a considerable degree of military merit. But the casualties were overwhelmingly heavy, which made me start to doubt whether I'm suitable as a soldier.
Oh?
So you came here to talk to your brother about it? Yes, it was also my brother's recommendation that led me to apply to the École Militaire. Although he is strange and ambitious to outsiders, he is definitely a qualified soldier. It's a bit odd to hear such comments from someone's own sister. But speaking of Toulon, it's definitely not a good place for a vacation now. What is the capital in Toulon? It has been half a year already since the traders within the city helped the foreign army to occupy Toulon. The nearby cities that are affected by the war are also in a panic. Alas, people are suffering too much. This war must be ended as soon as possible. However, it's strange that not only the neighboring countries, Prussia and Austria, are attacking the city, but also the British. Since the House of Bourbon is still there, even if they're worried about the impact of the revolution, they shouldn't be rushing to wage a war. Even His Majesty supports the assembly to engage in war. It's really... well, it's really abnormal, and there may be some unknown power in the back. Are you saying like the power of the maids? Who knows? However, it is not a strange thing for the king to support the war. Although the king has temporarily won the support of the people, the power of the royal family and the nobility are still weakening. If the revolutionist regime is defeated by foreign troops, they will regain power. Do they even know how many people will die for this? Too bad. Perhaps I really have chosen the wrong person. Just my personal conjecture. In any case, war is inevitable. I don't think there's anything else to say. glory on the battlefield, defending the country. We joined the army for this purpose. But when we actually stepped into the battlefield, it was a totally different thing. Hundreds of people will either survive or die on the field because of our decisions. How can one take up these responsibilities? That I don't know. I'm not familiar with military affairs. However, you see, whether you are from the royal family or the common folks, who can really say if they can dominate their own fate. And according to my decades of experience, fate often won't give you much choice. What do you think, young lady? In order to not make mistakes, would you let go of the opportunity to change your fate? Surely not. So much for the talk. We're nearing Toulon. It looks like my ride ends here. The person that my brother sent to pick me up should be near. And I'll bid you farewell. If you happen to visit me in Paris, I'll prepare more interesting stories and some refreshments for you. Thank you. And I have a few words to say to you before I leave. Yes? Your storytelling skills could use some work. Please do hone your speech before we meet next time. This is the first time I've had such an audience. And this was the first time I saw Pauline Bonaparte. After that, she set foot on the battlefield again. And when we meet again in Paris, several months later. The Cannons of Toulon. Is this the storytelling of Mirabelle? Is that what his name is? Mirabelle, yes. Is the guy who's supposed to pick me up still not here yet? I haven't seen my brother Napoleon. Wait, your brother's Napoleon Bonaparte. Okay. I had a suspicion, but it's legitimately Napoleon. I haven't seen brother Napoleon for more than a year. News about his military merits on the front line can be heard from time to time. This area was once downtown. When the war broke out, civilians were evacuated, leaving only a mess here. People just want a stable and peaceful life, but they can't get it because of the war. Having said that, how come no one is coming? Did I come to the wrong place? Oh! Artillery! In the distance, it's very close. March? Damn it, it's an enemy force. They have already advanced this far? I should find a place to hide immediately. What's going on?
原来如此啊！
That young lady come this way? Could she perhaps happen to be Bonaparte's sister?
布纳巴小姐，
Can you hear me, Mademoiselle Bonaparte? No response. Then I'll have to search this entire area. Who's that blockhead yelling on the streets? He might as well lead the enemies to us directly. Guess he must be the one sent by my brother. I can join him and escape from here. Anyway, let me check out the surrounding and find a place where we can meet. It's the enemy scouts, a group of scattered soldiers. I need to defeat them to reach the intersection in the front. In any case, the safety of Mademoiselle Bonaparte must be guaranteed. Chain of advantage against other classes. Damage hit chance are increased with advantage and decreased otherwise. The clerk is a light cavalry, which is in disadvantage against light infantry. Advantage against light infantry, but disadvantage against heavy cavalry. Okay. Let's Pauline then. Details. Pauline, the power to make others courageous. Not affected by status. Experimental musket. This is 505. Wait, is that the life of it? Your ability? How do I see more information? Oops. Move is pretty straightforward. Attack, I'm sure that's attack lead. Metal morale increased. Chance dodge, chance HP. Defense, armor, blades and cannons, or muskets and rifles. Speed increases dodge. If it exceeds targets by at least 3, attack twice. Chance. Hit chance. Dodge. Morale. 10 HP restored. Musket is power 6. Power 6. Harder to chase attack enemy. Range 1 to 1, 1 to 2. Dodge 0, level 1, level 2 weapon. Okay. This trait. Adjacent friendly infantry units receive attack +1. Okay. Isn't that? Line. Inspiration. Once per mission. Put 1. Okay. Alright. So she has skills. How about the clerk? Enemies cannot chase attack. Carry firearms. So you want high morale in this. Okay, alright. An ancient, ardent revolutionary soldier who gave up the opportunity to inherit the family business and join the revolutionary army. Yes. The lock and credited by King Louis the 16th. Alright, I think we are ready.
都准备好了吗？
We are ready. Military cap of one of our soldiers. It was hit by several bullets. It seems that the front line has expanded to this town. Reports said that it's said to be occupied by British warships. I guess the situation is not looking very optimistic. I don't know how many soldiers have already been sacrificed on the battlefield. I'll take it with me. If I meet anyone friendly, it's easier for them to recognize me. Military hat.
诸位，让我们为未来而战吧！
Better future. What's your threat range? If I wait, will they come to me? Yes. Okay, so they won't approach. Rain affects the performance of troops. Hard to move through puddles. Putting puddles reduces your chance of dodging enemy attacks.
不要冒进，就按预定计划行动。
For the least, the petals are already withered. Under the rubble, dead body. Seems to be some civilian who didn't have the time to evacuate. It is not the time for sentimentality. Keep moving forward.
好的，今天就让我来打头阵吧。
What's your threat range? Far actually. Will you approach? All missed.
准备战斗，开火！
Fire. Hit or defeat enemies to increase morale. Full use of heroic attack, increase damage and hit chance.
打起精神，可别落在后面了。
Right there. Piece of a burnt banner. Not long ago, I was fighting with my comrades under this banner. Soldiers fought underneath my command, and all they eventually repelled the enemy. Most of them were killed. Is my leadership good enough? Doesn't seem like it.
想好了吗？再不行动，我可等不及了。
Huh?
上吧，拿下他们！
Fire. So I do have to approach them. HP represents the organization. 0 HP means they have to retreat. Items will permanently disappear as well.
诸位，
I
让
don't
我
like
们
that.
为 来而战吧。
I want for me to attack. Wait there.
都准备好了吗？
He's not coming.
好的，今天就让我来打头阵吧。
Alright, attack. Since you're not coming to me, I'll come to you.
准备战斗，开火！
We get a second rally. Oh, he hit. No second rally. Ouch.
上吧！
Come on,
Now
go
the
for it.
combat.
Okay. I didn't finish him off. Oh, the
想
third-
好了吗？再不行动，我可等不及了。准备战斗，开火！
Fire. Approach. Good. Good dodge.
上吧！
Or rather, they all just missed. Let's try with the
让我们为未来而战吧！战斗吧，诸位！今天的胜利会成为美好明天的基石。
or better tomorrow. One hit KO. All enemies have been defeated.
好的，今天就让我来打头阵吧。
Too far. Alright, the
想
clerk,
好了吗？
go here.
再不行动，我可等不及了。
Are you Mademoiselle Bonaparte? Must be the guy who was yelling. His voice was so loud. Excuse me, are you with my brother Napoleon? I'm the subordinate of your brother Charles Leclerc.
原来如此啊！
Well, just like he described, Mademoiselle Pauline, you have the temperament that fits this uniform perfectly. Is that what my brother said? Except Mademoiselle Josephine, you're the one he talked about most. However, the fits this military uniform part is my own opinion. Thank you. There are few people in the military who speak like you, Mr. Leclerc. Men or women, some people are born to be soldiers. Let's stop talking and standing here and go back to the camp first. There is an enemy line nearby and it'll be dangerous to stay for too long. Definitely is dangerous. Look out! It's the enemy artillery. Now. Leclerc! Shoot. It knocked off his horse too. French camp. Hold on.
布琳娜，
Battle begins in 4 hours. Are you still the determined soldier that I knew?
拿破仑哥哥，
Is that you, Brother Napoleon? The clerk asked me to bring you a message that you owe him a big favor. Don't forget to return it later.
真的吗？
Monsieur Leclerc, is he all right now? His legs were broken from diving in order to save you, and he'll return to Paris to rest tomorrow. His legs were broken. Jeez. If I paid more attention to my surroundings, I would have noticed that the area had already been bombarded once by the enemy. It was my poor judgment that led to Monsieur Leclerc's serious injury. Bad luck happens from time to time on the battlefield. Don't blame yourself. I've heard of your victory on the front line. You won the battle, but with heavy casualties. What? Did you expect to get some compliments from me? Although the enemy was defeated, and I was exceptionally commended, I can't forget the soldiers who died in that battle, and I can't praise our victory.
我
Could I really be considered a qualified leader? It was I who brought you to Paris. And it was I who suggested that you enter the École Militaire. Am I doing something wrong? No, it was my own decision to become a soldier. Recall your original intention of joining the army, Pauline. At this very moment, the war is still ongoing. The commander agreed to my plan not long ago. Tonight, we'll launch a general attack on the enemy's position. Once the fortress is occupied, we can then use the cannons to drive the British warships out of Toulon. It's time for this battle to end. Since the clerk is injured, I need another adjutant. What say you? Are you coming with me? I... Make your decision. Indecisive people are unworthy of the battlefield.
就这样办吧。
If you don't want to be a soldier anymore, I will arrange someone to send you back to Corsica. I will stay, brother. Tell me about the battle plan. Good. Then find yourself something to eat first. You can't go to the battlefield with an empty stomach. Come to me when you're ready. The clerk's injury is my responsibility, but I still can't leave the battlefield. Protect the people like us from the anguish of war. It's for this reason that we decided to join the army. The Maid of Toulon.
开炮！
Keep firing. The enemy's resistance is still very strong. Battle against the enemy positions began in the afternoon and continued until evening. The target of the attack is... Oh, I just bit my tongue. Target of the attack is Fort Mulgrave, the most heavily fortified position of the enemy's defense around Toulon, and also the key point of my brother's plan. Once we occupy this position, our artillery can bombard the British warships in the port from the high ground, block reinforcements and retreat routes at the sea, and turn the tide of battle in one fell swoop. At the moment, our army has suppressed the enemy artillery, but still hasn't gained a decisive advantage. If the situation continues this way, Bonaparte is turned into a prolonged battle. The power of our artillery will be limited if we hold off till nighttime. This is Rose Beaumont, the artillery commander who is supporting my brother's offensive. Her name alone indicates that she's a noble, which is quite rare in the revolutionist-dominated army. Most aristocratic officers have been replaced by the revolutionists. Only a few continue to serve the army due to the influence of the queen. Rose de Beaumont is the most distinguished amongst them. Speaking of the legend of the Maid, it has been taboo for the past 100 of years, as it is always related to witches and heresy. Recently, there have been positive rumors spreading in the country, precisely because of the performance of General Rose de Beaumont on the battlefield and the publicity of the royal family. The remaining shells are sufficient to support 3 or 4 rounds of artillery support. It's time to make a decision. Rose de Beaumont, pay attention to the tone of your voice. This is not the era where you nobles can criticize and boss around people in the army. Your responsibility is to coordinate the artillery, not issuing combat orders. Was she just giving suggestions? This man is Hubert Mondego, the supervising adjutant sent by the general. There are many rumors about him in the army. His former superiors have all become big shots, so he's been rapidly promoted in the army. Officers who haven't received formal training like him aren't uncommon nowadays. Commander Bonaparte surely has his plan. Your reminder is unnecessary. Or are you just trying to take credit for his work with your so-called instinct of the Maid? I'm just speaking as a common soldier. Indeed, we don't have enough ammunition nor enough time. It's now or never. Concentrate all the shells and launch the final bombardment on the enemy positions. I'll lead the infantry charge. We must seize the opportunity to occupy the battery on the shore.
Paulina.
Pauline, you're with me. As for Monsieur Mondego, do you want to participate in the charge with us? How about that? I caught a cold on the way here, so I'm not in condition for the charge. What a freaking liar. Then you'll be commanding the artillery support. I have already issued the plan to my subordinates. All you need to do is fire as planned. Well, the bombarding is crucial to the offensive. I will see to it personally. The troops are ready and waiting for orders, sir. Rainy day combat is extremely tough, and the most important thing is to inspire the soldiers' courage. Put your ability to good use, Pauline.
没问题，看我的吧。
Let me know if you need my support anytime, Pauline.
好的，
Understood.
狠狠的打！
Get ready for the first round of bombardment. Fire! Big O. Brace yourself. We're under fierce bombardment from the enemy. Hold the line. As long as we hold Fort Mulgrave, victory is ours. Well, why a good amount? Josh has troops, both friendly units and enemy will decrease in the main. Mark ally are temporary, they won't earn XP. Tom are friendly troops that computer are friendly troops that act on own. Try your best to defeat enemies with Pauline herself to maximize XP. Okay. This is Pauline right here. Counterpart here, level 5. Pauline's level 1. One shot. My cannonball. Special. She does have Maid ability. Speed on flat terrain, non-plane defense 2, armor 2. Oops. Movement +1. It's this trait. Initiate attacks without moving first. Let's see what
为
you
了
can
祖
do.
国的安宁，我们必须前进。
Ouch.
没时间磨蹭了，快行动起来！
Yes. All friendly units receive health from Rose. Oh, okay, that's from Napoleon. Oh, heal 20% upon defeating an enemy. Oh, all friendly units within range will get a bonus. Nope. Wait. I didn't get to move. Shoot. Alright, bottom part. And Napoleon.
开火！
Fire. Out.
瞄准了，给我打！
He just took out 2 people, or 1 enemy all by himself.
不要冒进，就按预定计划行动。
Alright. Stack with regular musket.
准备，开火！
Do one more flash shot. Oh,
注意，放！
good. Damn it, Rose is
把他
falling
们统
behind.
统干掉！
Alright, hold strong. Oh, ow.
全体准备，开火！
Bye.
瞄准了，给我打！
You can attack again. I notice that it's the leader who runs away.
地图分析，就让我来吧。
Let's move her up.
打起精神，可别落在后面了。
Right there.
战场上可容不得马虎。 也不掂量掂量自己的斤两。
Pay attention to the target
Gun,
areas.
come on.
Fire. Faster. Damn it. Enemy has already rushed to our position. Who's that man with the messy hair? What is that young lady? She be just like Lady Wellesley? Now, Beth, the bombardment is going well, and Rose's arrangement is trustworthy. However, our enemy is very tenacious.
Polina,
Pauline, can you still hold on? Time is running out. Go all out and break through the enemy's defense. I can maximize the courage of our soldiers and strengthen their combat effectiveness. I've only got one shot at the moment. Now's the most crucial time of the battle. Understood. Inspiration. Once you use command skill, you cannot cancel your move. You must issue an order of attack or wait to finish your action.
都准备好了吗？
There. Inspire. And shoot. Cross.
准备，开火！
Fire. Ah, only one shot. Okay.
靠击支援准备好了，随时听候命令。
Right there.
思考的时间结束了，准备战斗
Right。there. I want Pauline to get that XP.
狠狠的打！
This is the last round of attacks. Fire! Position is almost lost. It was exactly like what Lady Wellesley said. The French will become our greatest threat. Eagle from Corsica will ignite the fire of war that will sweep across the continent. Ah, means I didn't want this experimental musket with this attack.
不要冒进，就按预定计划行动。
All right. Item. Let's equip this. I would like to use some bread.
为了祖国的安宁，我们必须前进。
没时间磨蹭了，快行动起来！
Move you there. Should be good.
打起精神，可别落在后面了。
Have to move there.
战场上可容不得马虎。
地图分析
Since they're not
就让
coming
我
to
来
me, I
吧
have to do this. Rose can provide support from the back. Rose, I gave you a heal, so you should be able to take this.
准备，开火！
Nice shot.
注意，
Again. Well done. Finish it off.
准备，开火！注意，放！
Fire. There was only one person I didn't actually defeat with her, which is
都
too
准备
bad.
好了吗？
靠击支援准备好了，随时听候命令。
思考的时间结束了，准备战斗。
Okay, that's everyone.
为了祖国的安宁，我们必须前
不
进。
要冒进，就按预定计划行动。
We did it! Unbelievable. Although you're just temporarily taking command, you fought with such bravery. It is impressive, as your brother said. You've overpraised me. It seems to be my ability or something, making the soldiers become... In comparison, the targeting and timing of the cannons under your command were truly impeccable. It's rumored that you know every detail of the terrain, no matter where you're fighting. It seems that it's no exaggeration. Don't say that. This is all thanks to Monsieur Hubert's strategic commanding, right?
确实，
You're totally not the same as they said. Everyone thought that the maid of the royal family was a cold-hearted and grim person. Rose, the situations on the other fronts are still unclear. Tell the artillery to quickly catch up and attack the British warships in the port. Understood. Soldiers, ready the cannons. Boom. You missed. Your Excellency is the bombarding of the French. It seems that Fort Mulgrave has fallen. We should retreat as soon as possible before they block the port. Aye aye, ma'am. This should be sufficient to force those stubborn old men to make up their minds and wage war against France.
有意思。
The status quo of this country is a group of beasts fighting each other, and the one that survives will be the fiercest one yet. We should take the opportunity and defeat them now. However, this is not something for me to decide. I should return home for some long-term discussions. All the shots missed. La victoire est à nous. I don't know what that means. But that looked like a good rating. I see you're here, Pauline. Well, I can see the whole Ville of Toulon from here. Take a good look. This is the city we were liberated. Brother, how can you be so determined to implement a battle plan like this?
可是，
In order to contain the enemy outside the city, our allied forces have been fighting very hard. Even so, we might have not had enough time to occupy Fort Mulgrave. You're right. We were lucky to succeed in the end. Perhaps you should thank God for helping us. I can't make such a decision, thinking of not being able to win the battle while soldiers fight with their lives. Maybe I'm not a qualified commander at all. Polly, do you know what's more painful than a soldier's death? More painful? Let them die in vain under the command of incompetent generals. And this is happening every day in the war. I believe that I'm the best choice that the soldiers could possibly have, so I never hesitate when making decisions.
可是，
I could come up with better plans. Polly, did the instructions of the École Militaire not tell you? The talents of the soldiers must be honed on the battlefield in order for them to blossom. Before that day, the soldiers who died under your command are the responsibility you must bear. You remember our snowball fights back in Corsica? You won 35 times and I won 20 times? You have snatched 20 victories from the best soldier in France. Give yourself some credit. Brother, so much for the gossip. I have to prepare my personal report for Paris. Otherwise, God knows what Hubert will say. With this victory, the big shots in Paris should finally make up their mind and give me a chance to make a big difference. Remember to come and help me by then, Pauline. Understood. After the British warships withdrew, remaining enemy forces on the land were quickly annihilated, and the flame of victory burned in the city of Toulon. However, the war is not over. Starting from Toulon, the conflict between France and all of Europe has become more intense. All this started with the revolution that took place in Paris a few years ago. Nowadays, the French royal family survives under the influence of a woman, which makes Paris a stage of order and chaos intertwined. Prelude to Maid of Toulon. Finish. That's the first act. Prelude act. Wow, they keep on jumping time. 2 months later, Paris and France. Paris is still the same city that is so lively even at this hour. Malmaison Cafe. According to the map, I'm in the right place, but I don't see any signboard with this name nearby. After the siege of Toulon, my brother got an exceptional promotion because of his military exploits and the revolutionists' recommendation. I'm also invited to Paris by the royal family to receive my reward. My brother asked me to find a cafe ran by a woman named Josephine and live there for a time being. We all heard that your husband has been executed on the guillotine. No one can protect you here. That's right, drive them out. This used to be our home. This doesn't look like an ordinary quarrel.
哎呦，
That's a matter of years ago. If you have so much spare time to harass me, why don't you go back and find a proper job? And don't blame me if I have to remind you that I have several old friends in the guards of Paris. Don't believe her nonsense. Those people have been locked in prison with their husbands long ago. Get out of here, you serpent. This is getting ugly. This must be the Malmaison Cafe. Are you Madame de Beauharnais? 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 My brother Napoleon Bonaparte should have written about my visit.
Oh?
Napoleon? You must be... Stop wasting time already. Someone help me and throw her out.
哎呀，想要
Hey,
耍流氓
you!
啊！
Don't do anything stupid. Rogues on the street looking for trouble? It seems that a fight is inevitable. Oh,
别开玩笑了，
stop it now! Are you people not ashamed of bullying an aged woman? An aged woman? Ow, who is this young lady? Wait, she seems to be wearing a military uniform.
嗯，
That said, you must be Pauline Bonaparte. Too bad that you're seeing this. Come with me to the cafe now. What did she say? Pauline Bonaparte? It's the Maid of Toulon. Damn it. What trouble have you got us into? I'm done with it. Hey, old man, you better watch it. Fortunately, my brother taught me how to fight back in Corsica. Also, my swordsmanship, which was taught by instructor Dayon. Maid of Toulon? What are they talking about? They must be hired by nearby gangs to make trouble. After all, my salon cut a lot of business from them when it was booming. Ravi de vous rencontrer, Madame Beauharnais. My brother should have mentioned it during his letter. I apologize if I'm bothering you by living here during my stay in Paris. Just call me Josephine. You're Napoleon's sister. Excuse me, my brother clearly said it was a stylish, magnificent place. Why is it so run down? Run down? My lady, young lady, I didn't promise anyone to let you live here now, did I? What? What do you mean?
那你可就不懂了。
It seems that you still don't know it, that your story has spread all over Paris. The flower of the battlefield that bloomed in Toulon, and the maid of France that equal to Rose de Beaumont? Something like that.
我
What's going on? I obviously didn't. In short, you're already a star in Paris. If you live here, maybe you'll bring in some unexpected trouble. Alas, it's okay to lend you a room here, but you'll have to help me out. Oh, of course, anything I can do.
嗯，
And join my club, the Malmaison, and be my adjuvant. What? It was a small organization that I gathered by hosting the salon here. It was quite popular in the past. Although, as you can see, after my ex-husband died, it was gradually deserted.
你姐
I'm
姐
not
我
the-。I'm not the kind of person who gives up easily. However, to make a comeback, I need someone to help.
我
I'm sorry. I can't stay in Paris for too long, and I don't know much about social...
那你可就不懂了。
Don't worry about it. The rising stars in the army, just like you, are the best political signboard. Just like the Jacobins soliciting your brother. If you keep earning military merit on the battlefield, there will be people who are willing to worship you, and the influence of our faction is guaranteed. When you come back to Paris, you'll just have to occasionally deal with the commissions that you're tasked with by the big shots, and everything will go smoothly. And keeping a good relationship with other factions would also benefit you in various ways. Your brother's promotion is a good example of this. Of course, with your current fame, you can also pledge your service to the big shots, or simply declare loyalty to the royal family. Then I'll stay with you. If you need my help with anything, please don't hesitate to tell me.
哦，
Oh, are you sure you want to stay in such a small place? Of course. My brother said you're a reliable person. Moreover, I want to gain a foothold in the army with my own skills. Good for you. However, if you want to help, do you know the rules of etiquette for social occasions? Well, in short, always strike first with a decisive attack. That's what my brother taught me. Oh, you two truly are brother and sister. Well then, there is a room available upstairs. It used to be my husband's room. You can live there for the time being. It's already quite late today, so go get some rest. The salon has been unlocked. The faction Malmaison has been unlocked. That's all about. On the second floor of the Malmaison Cafe, listening to the sound of the carriages that occasionally pass by the window, I recall my life in École Militaire. According to Josephine's introduction, Paris has changed a lot compared to the days when I was in the École Militaire. The Violence, led by the commander-in-chief of the army, Marquis de Lafayette, and the implementing constitutional monarchy are now the main authorities. And the king's declaration of supporting the revolution have won over many supporters of the royal family among the common folks and nobles outside Paris. Because their political views match the voice of the people, the prestige of the Jacobins is rising. My brother is among them too. The situation continues to change, and all the factions are trying to win the support of the Parisian citizens. I can't help but think of the classmates that I had in the École Militaire. Eugenie, Cosette, Charlotte. I wonder how they're doing now. I met them and said farewell, and went out to the battlefield. I witnessed the soldiers die under our banner. I tasted victory and pain, and I thought about giving up my identity of being a soldier. But eventually, I stayed, not only because of the persuasion of my brother and others, but also because of my own pursuit. When I'm on the battlefield, I have the special ability to inspire soldiers with courage and motivate them to move forward, as if I can naturally win their trust, although I still don't know where this ability comes from. And because of this, I can't take the responsibility of a commander as decisively as my brother. There are still a few days before the banquet held by the royal family. Until then, what should I do with my free time? Wildcats and rabbits. Let's observe the people's livelihood on the streets. Get to know the people. I have a new understanding of how to protect myself from attacks. New skill. Armor +1. Reduce damage received from attacks, blades, and cannon. That was defensive training. Okay, so you can pick one and gain one ability. In this salon, you can take side quests and view information. Current influence of the Malmaison is not high enough to provide side quests. Try to attack the attention of factions first. Dr. Josephine. Alright, Josephine. What do you have to tell me? Pauline, why are you still wearing this military uniform? The banquet is about to begin.
可是
As a soldier, I think it's more appropriate that I wear my uniform to the banquet.
这可不行。
Nonsense. Certain occasions require certain outfits. This is one of the basic etiquettes, skills of social etiquette. Now, go on to the bedroom and put on the dress I prepared for you. But I insist. I said now. Otherwise, you're going to sleep on the street tonight. Okay. What now?
哎呦，
Isn't it perfect for you? Now that you're ready, get going. The banquet is held in Palais de Tuileries. You're one of the honored guests, so don't be late. My husband, how do is that a palace? Speak to myself first. I had to wear this dress for the banquet, although I didn't want to. The address on the invitation is Palais de Tuileries. Let's check everything out first. No quest. Okay. New faction that hosts a salon event at the cafe. Okay, so you need more reputation first. Okay. Gallery. Having originally lived with my family in Corsica, I followed my brother Napoleon to Paris to participate in the full military entrance selection. My sister is a born soldier. I know not where he found the confidence, but in the end, I indeed passed the examination and was admitted to the military. École militaire. After 2 years of study, the war intensified and I was sent to the front line. But enrollment to participation in the war were all advertised throughout the Paris as the royal family's rising stars, though the truth was entirely different. With confusion in my heart, I stepped onto the battlefield once again. It was there I would search for my own answers. Oh, full body. This gown. I had to wear the outfit prepared by Josephine in order to attend the banquet at the Palace de Tuileries. She claimed to have worn this gown before, but I don't think it feels like a grown woman's clothing. What's more, Josephine is a whole head taller than me, but this gown fits me perfectly. It is hard to imagine what a young Josephine would have been like. And their comment of your brother is quite fond of this outfit too. Can't possibly be true. Oh, that's a short dress. I thought it was going to be a long dress. It's so weird to me. I do not think this is the period where they would wear such short dresses. Coffee shop. Roles of power and status are welcome at the salon. The Tuileries Palace, where the royal family lives. Only nobles have the privilege to enter, but guards at the palace have been lax compared to the previous time. Paris, Palace de Tuileries. Oh, this song. Well then, allow me to say a few words. The royal family is very pleased to be able to help these outstanding generals and give them a chance to contribute to our country. Ladies and gentlemen, please raise your glasses and give a cheer for the heroes of France. Alas, the wine of the royal family is truly outstanding. Don't be drinking it yet, no tomorrow. Is that Monsieur Robespierre there? Maybe I should go and say hello. Whatever. Those revolutionist paranoids are the ones with no future. I'd rather take this opportunity to fawn over the royal family. I've heard that the Queen will be here too. Gentlemen, please be careful to keep up your etiquette and do not offend other guests. Oh, of course, of course. Very good then. I wish you a pleasant evening. The brown noser knows when I'm in power someday. The nobles of the rich and the rich are all attending the banquet of the royal family. However, atmosphere in Paris doesn't seem very harmonious. Too bad. I'd rather have worn my uniform, but Josephine said the banquet is the social battlefield. The dress she prepared for me fits perfectly. How did she do that? Is this the Maid of Toulon? Maid of Toulon, you look like an ordinary girl. And you are... You may have heard my name, Robespierre. I'm a member of the Jacobins Club, like your brother. Robespierre, according to Josephine, is a core member of the Jacobins, which has been very popular among the people recently. Recently, the Assembly appointed Napoleon to the Army d'Italie as the commander-in-chief, and our faction helped a lot with his appointment. But I didn't expect the royal family would send young ladies of your age to the battlefield.
Oh,
Pauline, why is the protagonist of the banquet hiding in the corner? Mary Antoinette, your majesty. Jeez, you are just spilling out. Oh. Monsieur de Robespierre is here too. What are you two discussing? Well then. We're discussing whether it's appropriate or not to send such a young lady to the battlefield. As the country is in distress, even such a young lady has the right to stand up and fight. Is that so? It depends on whether she's really defending the country, or just forced to help the royal family to win over the people. After all, the so-called maid is quite suspicious. People are more familiar with the name witch, am I right? Monsieur Robespierre, you're as sharp as ever, but their valorous performance on the battlefield is an indisputable fact. As for whether she's forced by the royal family, why wouldn't we ask Pauline's own opinion? Oh. Oh. This is to increase different reputation? Oh, okay. Let's see. What should we go? Should go for what is that symbol? What does the symbol mean? This doesn't tell me what that symbol means. First of all, let's save. Okay, this has to do with the royal family. This is to do with the salon. I don't know what this is though. Let's promote our salon. Is now the opportunity? Is now or never? Seems so out of place. Please listen to me. Yes. Are you still worrying about? Are you still the future of your family? You still think that the life of the upper class is out of reach? Worry no more. Join the new salon help at the My Maison Cafe for your new future. It is a place of pleasant scenery and comfortable seats, and is hosted by the famous social celebrity without the nose Sunny commercial. The My Maison sincerely welcome you. Come and be the future stars of Paris. Anyway, Madame Beauharnais, I have heard of her. She's a very energetic woman. Right, that sounds like a good place to relax. I'm interested too. Anyway, it's an impressive speech. And that increased the reputation. That actually worked. However, you still haven't answered the question. Oh, well, let's see. In this social situation, you should thank the royal family. I was able to enter the École Militaire because of the Queen's policy. If it was not for the help from the royal family, I wouldn't have had a chance to achieve meritorious deeds on the battlefield. Royalist has increased. Well, I hope that Mademoiselle Bonaparte keep it in mind that the people of France are also paying attention to your every move. That being the case, if you don't mind, I have something to talk to Mademoiselle Bonaparte about in private. Well, it's almost time for me to leave. Please do enjoy the banquet, Mademoiselle. It has been a long time since we last met, Pauline. I heard that you left for vacation after being awarded the medal, and I was worried that you wouldn't return to the army. Her Majesty the Queen Marie Antoinette from Austria, Josephine said that it was her suggestion for the king and the Phalanx to join hands and save the royal family. It was also her suggestion to select women with special talents to join the army. Is she the woman in Comte de Mirabel's story? After all, the war is still ongoing. Don't you wish to stop the war with your motherland? The king, however, did declare that he supports the war against Austria. The banquet today is held to honor the heroes of the battlefield. Pauline, what do you think it is that can make a hero out of someone? I think being a hero is to achieve something that ordinary people can't do. And I think only those who can make choices in critical circumstances and are willing to bear the consequences can be heroes. Pauline, have you ever hesitated to make choices because it was difficult to foresee the consequences? Just like when we first met in the École Militaire, Queen seems to be able to see through other people's minds. Your Majesty, do you mean that I should put the interests of the country before my own, just like you did? No. I think I'm just someone who can't be a hero. Not all that Monsieur Mirabald had told you is true. The banquet is almost over, and your appointment has just been announced. You have to travel all the way to Italy after this. Understood. I will join the army d'Italie. Is that Italian army? Where my brother is. Speaking of the enemy on the Italian battlefront, that's an army from your homeland, Austrian army. As I said, at the École Militaire, both the king and I had hoped that you girls would become the true saviors of the country, the maids of France, and change its future.
有什么需要就和士官说吧。
If you need any help, just come to me. The royalists will back you up at any time. It's late. You should go back to rest. I didn't mention that I know Comte de Mirabel, did I? How did the queen... Forget it. It's very late now. If I stay outside any longer, Josephine would be mad at me. Relieved at last. The situation is getting more and more tense in Paris. It was Her Majesty the Queen who sent us to the École Militaire. I assumed it was also the royal family to spread rumors of the maids in Paris. Did they want to gain the support of the people through female officers trained by the royal family? Anyway, I should get prepared for my new appointment. There's still a lot of things to prepare before I leave for Italy. Please, wait a minute, Mademoiselle Bonaparte. And you are? Who is Charles Antoine Desai? Say? I wasn't able to find you at the banquet, and I was planning to invite you for a dance back there. He is General Desai. It looks like he's around the same age as my brother. It's said that he was a noble but joined the army as a revolutionist. And his prestige among the people is very high. I'm not used to being on social occasions. You're quite similar to Napoleon. Alright, here's something that Her Majesty the Queen forgot to give you when you left. I'm here to hand it over to you. Is this a banner? It is a replica of the banner held by the heroine who saved the country hundreds of years ago. The royal family hopes that you can inspire the soldiers on the front line with it. This pattern is... It is a banner of the Maid of Orleans, Orleans, Jeanne d'Arc, the girl who saved France several hundred years ago. It is said that she could even hear the voice of God. Why are they giving me her banner? What's the matter? Are you unwilling to accept it because it's from the royal family? No, it's because I still have doubts about whether I'm qualified to command soldiers on the battlefield.
Huh?
Is it so? As far as I know, a talented officer such as yourself is quite desired in the army. You know what to say? Didn't you have any doubts when you first stepped on the battlefield? I heard that because you were a nobleman, you weren't trusted by your superiors at first. Yeah, I did have some doubts. Some of my problems still remain unanswered for now. However, problems encountered on the battlefield can only be solved on the battlefield. This is what I think. Anyway, I have already handed over the banner to you. Say hello to Napoleon for me next time you meet. I certainly will, and thank you very much for your answer. In addition, if we have the opportunity to meet again at some banquet, I hope you will give me the honor to dance with you. But what? I think I need to go home first. Everything we do really lead this country to a better future. An invitation from the royal family. Royalists have been unlocked. Turn has been unlocked. Map in the lower right corner.
哎呀，你那个哥哥呀！
Bonaparte sent me more letters recently. He's much more enthusiastic than he seemed to be. In addition, the big shots in Paris have been recently looking for extraordinary military personnel for chances of cooperation. If you want to get ahead now, now is the time. Okay. Save first. Reputation. Royalists. Can't select the royalists. I don't know what the other one was. Yes.
我这屋子也不是借给你白住的，你也要
There's
多出
work
点
to。be done. King and the attendant. In order to expand the influence of the newly established faction known as the Malmaison, Josephine urgently needed to get in touch with the big shots. An invitation from the royal family. Pauline, where's that girl? Madame, what's the matter? Just call me Josephine and skip the rest. Oh, quit it. Don't just play with wildcats all day long. You have something serious to do. There's an invitation for you. It's from... Oh my. It's from the king himself. What? His Majesty the King? After all, your performance is related to the reputation of the royal family. Perhaps that's why His Majesty wants to talk to you in person. This is a great opportunity. The Malmaison will be famous in no time. So, is there no better name for our faction? What? Are you dissatisfied with this name? Or do you prefer the names of other factions? The Firefish? The Feathers? On second thought, Malmaison sounds great. Alright, go get yourself properly dressed up now.
可是
No way. You want me to wear that dress again? I think His Majesty wants to see a prepared soldier. You make a good point. Well then, you decide for yourself. So what clothes should I wear for meeting with the king? For the king, go with your uniform. Or your military uniform. Ah, you're here on time, Mademoiselle Bonaparte. A real soldier indeed. After all, I was summoned by His Majesty the King himself. Recently, not all that have been summoned by His Majesty the King are visiting so promptly. This way, please. Your Majesty, Mademoiselle Pauline Bonaparte is here.
你好，
Oh. Nice to meet you, Citizen Bonaparte. I'm honored to meet you, Your Majesty. What's the king playing with? The law? Oh, this one. This is a little research of mine. Some craftsmanship. His Majesty is very passionate about the craftsmanship of locks. Speaking of which, the guillotines used now were also improved. Guillotines were also improved according to His Majesty's suggestions a few years ago. Oh, that! It was indeed my sudden idea. Sometimes such inspiration comes out of nowhere. For example, look at this lockbox. With a key rotated 3 times, you can open a hidden space. What should I do? The king should just be waiting for a comment. Most we can praise his craftsmanship. Let's play the social aspect of it. This design is amazing, Your Majesty. I think the public would be surprised and marveled by your wisdom. See it too. I knew that even the citizens would understand its delicateness. Craftsmanship of yours is truly unique, Your Majesty. But today you have invited Mademoiselle Bonaparte for other reasons. Yes. Citizen Bonaparte, I've heard you're about to leave for Italy. As Your Majesty said, I'm leaving in a couple of days. And the Queen once told me that she admired you, that you had performed a lot of deeds of merit for the royal family on the front line. Well, I did win some battles thanks to the courage of our soldiers. Well, I'm also very pleased, and the royal family wants to acknowledge your merit with extra commendation. Since you're going to Italy, a lot of money is definitely needed. The royal family has specially prepared some funds for you. I hope that you make good use of it. Barry, please make sure it's done properly. I'll take my leave for other affairs that require my attention. Well then, Mademoiselle Bonaparte, please accept this as an appreciation for your contribution to the country. Thank you very much. However, it's the first time that I've ever talked to His Majesty. I feel somehow... After all, His Majesty willingly took his time to improve the guillotines, which nobody knows who will be lying under it in the future. Monsieur Barry, I didn't mean that. But His Majesty also sincerely hopes that the country would become stable. Mademoiselle Bonaparte, please do convey His Majesty's wishes to the people should you have the opportunity. Okay. Speaking of which, I'm also working with the Malmaison under Josephine, Madame de Beauharnois. The royal family happens to need some publicity. Do you run errands for her? This Madame de Beauharnois is really terrific. I see. I will remind His Majesty the King and Her Majesty the Queen of both this. Thank you. Well then, I wish you a glorious victory in Italy. Funds, patient, it's all good.
Huh?
No new jobs. Okay, city map. Anything here? King studying locksmithing. Can we buy? King's Point. Dodge plus 5. Armor, morale, eyeglass. I don't think I need any of that right now. Have anything to sell? Oh, does this repair itself after each fight? Huh. Sell these trophies for money. How do I buy more bread?
回来了，战果怎么样？ 哎呀，你那个哥。
I suppose we can continue? Let's say. Jean Desai was once my brother's comrade in arms. Probably that tall and powerful, bald soldier my brother often mentions. The fact that my normally conceited brother praises him so highly speaks to just how outstanding of a soldier he is. Although he was born in Nobleman, the revolutionaries and the royal family both praise him. But there is still quite a difference between the man himself and my brother's description. If people see General Desai as more as a gallant steed standing firm, then the man my brother described more akin to a beast fighting in the wilderness. Seems like a good-looking guy. Young officer serving underneath my brother. One can feel his enthusiasm and kindness as soon as they meet up with him. That he can gain Napoleon's trust is proof that he is a talented officer. Unfortunately, he was seriously injured in Toulon while saving me from the enemy's artillery, causing him to retreat from the front lines. I hope that he can recover soon. If I have the chance to meet him, I must thank him. Dressed in all green. Queen Mary Antoinette, Queen of France, who came from Austria, a much stronger impression than the king, and not simply due to her beauty. As a special new student recommended by the royal family, I saw the queen at the enrollment test. At the time, she used the diamond inlaid scepter to tap her soldiers as a blessing. Listening to the discussions of surrounding groups reveals the people's different impressions of her. Some accuse her of being a poisonous vine in the aristocracy, while others praise her as a rose that won the heart of the public for the royal family. When I face the queen, I always feel a sense of tension. What is it that she truly wants? Oh good, she has a full dress. Seriously, she's just spilling it out. Robespierre, the current leader of the Jacobins. Is that what the hat symbol was? He has an open and honest image and a high reputation among the public. As the situation changes, so too does his attitude towards other factions. Josephine told me to be especially wary of him. I heard that even his closest friends could easily turn against him, but perhaps only someone with an iron fist like him could suit the current situation. Good thing I didn't go on his side. Seems like more dangerous than Queen Mary Antoinette. Compared to a few years ago, he makes far fewer appearances in Paris. Even if his support for the revolution won back the hearts of some people could kindly call him the king of the people. The stubborn aristocrats forced him into an endless dispute with the revolutionaries in an attempt to return to the glory of the past, leaving him no choice but to show support for the nobility. Perhaps it was due to someone's persuasion. After the king was rescued from his kidnappers, he rarely objected to the resolution of the parliament. Although many revolutionaries speculate he was preparing to flee abroad, there was no evidence to refute Marquis de Lafayette's claim that the king was kidnapped. In addition, His Majesty is quite passionate about the craft of lockmaking. Is it because he was locked up for a long time, so he wants to know how to pick locks? Comte de Mirabeau, a strange person I met on the way to Toulon and claimed to be a politician living in Paris. Though my time in Paris was not long, and I don't know many people outside the army, his powerful pronunciation is indeed like the politicians who spoke on the streets. But his tone is far too serious when he tells stories, making them sound a bit comical. Perhaps it's because he was in the army. He is particularly enthusiastic about my work on the battlefield, and has always persuaded me to continue serving the army. On the illusion, on several occasions, I've had the illusion that he's actually an old friend of mine. Perhaps this is his strength as a politician. He's coughing. Why are you holding up your... Is that just a cloth? Oh, that's probably to cover his coughing. Josephine, a woman that Napoleon met in Paris. To this day, he has not given up on her, pursuing her. But it's clear that Napoleon does not have as much talent when it comes to dealing with women as he does with military affairs. I can imagine the scene when he invited Josephine on a date and talked about his ambitions and his insight into artillery tactics. But I'm no better at dealing with Josephine than he is. When I first returned to Paris, Josephine had me running all over Malmaison for her, even though I was the second in command of the small faction. In any case, my food, clothing, and accommodations in Paris were all taken care of by Josephine. She won't really become my sister-in-law, will she? Better not be a short dress. Oh, it's a slit dress. That's everyone. Let's move on to Caserne, where troops are routinely trained and gathered to march. Chapter 3. Up and Coming. At this time, France is under the threat of many hostile forces. In order to turn the tide, the Assembly appointed Napoleon as the commander-in-chief of the Italian army. In the Italian army, the battlefield, the enemy of the French is the Austrian army, and the reinforcements of the Prussian army. Battle here will decide the fate of France. By the recommendation of the royal family, Pauline was sent as a commander. With the banner that once belonged to the Maid of Orleans, Pauline came to Italy, a land she's unfamiliar with. French army camp, Italy. I said goodbye to Josephine and left Paris in a hurry. I set foot in the land of Italy. I was promoted with the support of the royal family. Just when I was about to put my abilities to good use, I encountered an unexpected situation.
成败在此一举。
So my comrades, in order to spread the light of freedom and the glory of France to the entire European continent, let us fight together. What on earth is this young lady talking about? It sounds exactly like Napoleon's speech, but it does feel somewhat exciting. Pauline, stay on. Chevalier Leon. Pauline, enthusiasm is a good thing, but we must first be clear about our situation. He taught her swordsmanship. He's an old man, but he still petitioned to be able to join the front line. He was a diplomat serving the royal family when he was young, and there are some really astonishing rumors of it. This time, he was appointed by the Queen to join me in Italy. Joachim Murat, very brave cavalry commander, a bit arrogant, and he's not obedient to anyone except Napoleon. He likes to wear exaggerated uniforms, which seems really impressive when I first saw him. Lance, handsome man. The status quo is that we don't have enough supplies or equipment. Even worse, we don't have enough troops. Although currently the morale of the army in Italy has improved, thanks to the arrival of your brother, General Bonaparte. But the military discipline is still sloppy, and Paulette is nowhere to be found. Jean Lance, officer with outstanding records among the revolutionists. Just that he's not very satisfied with the troops as they are currently in bad shape. There's still an artillery officer left. Where is she? We're leaving soon. Shall we wait for him? That drunkard probably didn't even receive the order to marshal forces. This is the first battle I'll face in Italy. The most important thing is to win everyone's trust. It has to be done decisively. It's just an ordinary reconnaissance mission. Gather your troops and proceed as planned. Lance joined, Murat joined, Leon joined. New quest is available in the salon. She's underleveled. Oh, you're not equipped with anything. Oops. Raid. Cavalry. Are you light? Light cavalry with a saber. When enemies within 2 grids around you are in combat against blade-wielding troops, or dodge -20. Hit chance -10. That's good. How about you? Oops. Trustworthy civilian officer. When HP is at under 50%, receive additional damage, and all damage done to you reduced. Oh, you receive an attack bonus, and all damage done to you is reduced. Successful hits attack, and your successfully hit attacks recover 3 HP for you. I guess he's a last stand type. His chin. Light infantry that's good at pinning down enemies. Skirmisher. He's a gunman. Adjacent friendly infantry units receive defense and armor. When target is not on flat terrain, +3 attack. Wait a minute. Okay. I have new things. I don't have anything else for you to equip. You have bread though. Permanent increase HP by 1. That's pretty useful. I need you to have some bread though. No. Got 1 bread. Okay, I got nothing to. Oops, sorry. Alright, I had nothing to give the man. No. Okay, so I need to level up a lot more first. Can I equip them both? Okay, so I guess that it is already. Guys have any other skills? No. No other skills. Okay. We're gonna buy more weapons and such. March. Go back to this first.
回来了，
There's a new
长官
quest.
怎么？我这屋子也不是借给你白住。
Oh, this is from the DLC. Pauline, who was on a reconnaissance mission, accidentally boarded the enemy warship. Just when the two were about to be found by the enemy on board, a strange figure appeared. Among the Filipino disembarking, the businessman took a long breath. In the past few months, he had been trapped in the hands of some Oriental pirates. He survived all kinds of dangers on the sea and finally got out of trouble. However, a gem he took away from the pirate ship caused new troubles for him. A female pirate followed his trail and quietly came to the shore of Europe. Side quest. I hope I'm not underlevel for this.
啊，
Sponsor Lannis, I guess we're at loss. Damn it. We were too busy hiding from the enemies and now we end up running into this port, which is inside their defense line. My fault. I didn't expect to meet the Austrians on the way. Even worse, Murat's cavalry just left. I almost started to think that maybe Murat ran away the moment he saw the enemies coming. Can't blame him. After all, I'm the new face here. He doesn't have to risk anything for me. Problem now is how to get out of here and back to our own camp. If only we can get ourselves a ship.
这下可不好了。
Look, enemy patrol. We should find some place to hide now. I'm nearly suffocated. I was so close just now. Fortunately, they didn't search these barrels.
这下可不好了。
But the ship is big. It must be sailing on the sea, and it's a British ship, which means there's no way out for us. Worst case scenario, we are going to invade England and hijack one of the warships and sail it back? Your optimism really impresses me. Did I hear something in the cabin? Enemy, find an end corner and lay low. Who's there? Reveal yourself. Looks like we have no choice but to fight. It turned out to be a waste of time again. That merchant is no longer on this ship. I didn't sail this far to fail to retrieve this treasure. What am I going to tell Sister Qingxi if I go back empty-handed? Who's there? Wait a minute, this outfit. Are you the Oriental pirate that businessman talked about? That thief did stay on the ship. The treasure might also be left here somewhere. Guess I have to search the entire ship. What are you talking about? I can't understand a word you say. Attack. We can't let the pirates have our ship. Now, Reckless, you are no more than a mob in uniform. Well, let me teach you a lesson. Don't go against the pirates on the sea. Oh, she's Alec. Ooh.
姐妹们，上！
Whoa! 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 What the? They attack and shoot guns? That's so cool. Thanks for the help, friend. Be careful, Pauline. The British just mentioned that she's a pirate. Well, how do I say this in French? You are welcome. I have some accounts to settle with them.
啊？
真的吗？
You can speak French? There was a French in our fleet. He taught me a language when I was a kid. That's a long story. Anyway, let's focus on the current problems. If we're to search these ships, we'll have to get rid of the guards first. These two look like capable officers. They could be very helpful now. What's she murmuring? Listen up. We'll cooperate. You help me deal with them. He wants to work with us and get out of here? I've never fought on the sea before though. Everyone on my ship must have a name. That's my rule. So this lady here, you're White Ribbon now. And this gentleman here, do you people always like to dye your hair white? Well, I'm going to call you White Hair. Let's make some trouble for them. What's she saying? Did she just give us nicknames? It seems that the enemies haven't gotten used to the turbulence on the storm yet. Before they manage to stand still and attack. Boss? Are you sure we aren't cheated by that pirate? Is there really a treasure on this ship? We can't go wrong. I've never misjudged anyone with the look of my left eye. What left eye? Boss, your left eye is already... Shut up, bro. If it wasn't for you, how could we lose our jobs in the city guard? It's Raven, boss. Pirate didn't say what the treasure looked like. How are we supposed to find it anyway? You miserable fool. Of course it's up to my all-seeing left eye. I have a strong feeling that it's very close. Boss, the soldiers on board have found us. Let's take them by surprise then. The treasure is ours. We can jump from one ship to another using the rope. Okay. Level 10? I think I am under level. Well, let's see what we
行程
can
要
do.
靠掌舵，打仗就靠你这个指挥了。
What's this guy? Shetty. With the gun first.
给我杀！
It's so cool when they jump in and just shoot their guns like that. Ouch. Okay, what exactly is the... Victory is to eliminate all enemies? They're level 10. We're only level 5. I'm completely under level for this.
打起精神，可别落在后面了。
Spire. With machete.
准备，开火！
Oh, I've got your pirates on my side. Ow.
下令吧，是你证明自己的时候了。
With the defense, I'm gonna get attacked by a lot of people.
是敌军，开火！
Ah, I did no damage.
尝尝这个。
That's everyone, right? Oh, I still have more allies over here. Oh. Okay, I've got 3 allies over here. Have them all gang up on one first. Go strong gun first. Entanglement. Is it actually possible to win this with such a level difference? Eight damage only. Well, if they keep missing like this, it might be possible. You do have experiment. Closer to the other side. I need you all to gang up. Alright, that's everyone. Am I going to die here? That's the question. Ow. Oh. Okay. Dodge. Good. Fire back. Oh, we got double shot. Good dodge.
姐妹们，上！
Oh. It's so cool.
给我杀！
Nice.
是敌
You
军，
turn the fight.
开火！尝尝这个。
So little damage. Hmm.
这附近就没什么值钱的宝贝吗？
谨遵吩咐。
Go here. I want her to help them. There. Guide. It's the strongest weapon I have. Alright, sidearm is definitely the strongest. Wait, what the? Do we swap places? I think we did.
看招！ 姐妹们，上！
Sisters of War. Go! Around the
都准备好了吗？
conversations for a bit. Speed things up this way. That's not so good. Can you finish him off? No? How about you? Let's go for you. I couldn't finish him off. That should take him out, right? Move there and attack from the side. Guys are low on weapons. You're gone. Okay, avoid and lure enemies to those areas. Oh. In that case, you are fine here. You move here. No. Here. Step with that. You will just destroy. Oh, you are out of guns. That's not good. Hmm.
不要大意，部队的后勤也要跟上。
I think we can just finish this guy off.
"手脚快点，上岸了也别忘了船上的规矩。不要冒进，就按预定计划行动。
And also attack from the side here. How do you go up here? Set. It's not so good. Good, good, good. Good, they're going to be in bombardment range. Good, 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 good. Okay, you should be able to finish off this guy
是
by
你证明自
yourself.
己的时候了。
Good work.
行程要靠掌舵，
You
打仗就靠你这个
maybe
指
you
挥
can
了。
finish her off. Not.
打起精
哦
神
您看，看
可别落在后面了。
Protect it from this guy. Ah, shoot. I'm finishing off. This is a troublesome situation. Can we swap sides? You can definitely exchange spaces. My last long-range weapon. Oh, I should have given him the other weapon. You. Here. Item exchange. Can I not give it to him instead? Darn it. I made a mistake. Oh, maybe I should have healed. Ah. That's a problem. Oh, I might lose one. Oh, we actually survived that. Okay, okay. We're in a good spot.
这附近就没什么值钱的宝贝吗？
I think I can move over here now. Nice jump. I want to know what this is. Maybe there's any treasure for you to pick up.
谨遵吩咐。
Back here.
铁。
都准备好了
What
吗
is？this plundering that we're doing? It's gun. Just fire up there. You need to heal. Or you will die. Move you over here to make some space. Move up now. I couldn't reach him. Why do you already have no weapons? Need more weapons on you. Ah. This is my chance here. Out of that weapon.
手脚快点，上岸了也别忘了船上的规矩。
Sail. What's this? Oh, good. Okay, I thought I almost put that on myself.
不要大意，部队的后勤也要跟上。铁。
Okay, that is. This ship is now cleared. Now it's this side that's a worry. This gun. $24. How many guns do you have? You still have some weaponry. Let's move you over here. You have no guns. We'll just move there. And then you can shoot at a distance at this guy. And hopefully he will move into this space down here and you'll be shot by the cannons.
不要冒进，就按预定计划行动。
Good, he moved where I want him to be. No, not there. Cannon fire. Perfect.
行程要靠掌
Let's move you
握
up.，
打仗
Dump
就靠你
you
这个指挥了。
Good landing. We'll use this right now. Your last gun. This one here. Shoot. Ah, I ran out of weapons.
精神，
Can you
可别
move
落在后
across?
面了。
You cannot. Lose an ally? Shoot! Damn it.
这附近就没什么值钱的宝贝吗？
I didn't want to lose an ally. Oh well. In war and fighting, this does happen. On the last turn too, I almost went through it without losing a single person. Okay. 0. No funds rewarded. Was it because I lost someone? Or was it because this mission doesn't give me anything? Turned out to be a waste of time. That merchant must have brought that precious jade back to his country. Given so few hands we have here, even if we make it to breach the British defense, there's nothing we can do on land. What should I do? I can't go back to Sister Qingxi like this. Besides, our supplies are almost empty. Wow, I never thought that I can be fighting alongside pirates. This is quite some precious experience.
哦，
So it seems that they are fighting with the British too. If I cooperate with them, maybe I can get some intel. Plus, we can perhaps find some other treasures along the way. Even if it doesn't go well, at least I can get some supplies and walk away. Alright, problem solved. Generals, please, help me. We are not generals. Anyway, thank you for your help, young lady. If there's anything we can do to return the favor, just let us know. I want you. Join. Mercenary. Fight British.
真的吗？
That's great. We happen to need all the reinforcements we can find. Pauline, didn't you see? She's a pirate. Your brother would never. Well, on second thought, your brother might actually agree. You've seen what they can do, Monsieur Lanez. Such flexible, agile fighters are no doubt elite soldiers even on land. I guess you're right. Alright, you're welcome to join us. However, I must make it clear in advance that you should also abide by your military discipline. Nice. A new adventure awaits and a great deal of treasure to be found too. Sister, just wait for me to return home with all the treasures. Alas, as if Paulette wasn't causing enough troubles for me. Then attack them and plunder from certain enemies with heroic attacks. Weapons used by pirates as well as other items. Nice. Have a new ally. Save here. Alright, roster. What are your skills? Assume 30 morale and swap positions. Any enemy movements within 3 grids. Fog and rain don't affect. Nice. She is a pirate. Okay. What's this? Permanently increase HP. Nice. Alright, I think we are ready to continue. March. Up and coming. A small village with little strategic value. Your target is a small village with... Oh, small village with strategic value. Okay. Pauline defeated or any 3 friendly units are defeated. Deploy 3 units. Yes. Trophy. started. If you ask me, I'd say her brother is of course very capable, but making this young lady a commander? What's wrong with the big shots in Paris? She's not as weak as you may think, and she has already established brilliant achievements in Toulon a few months ago. Really, she hasn't said a word for quite a while. Is she too nervous? If you care so much, why don't you ask her? Big deal. Commander, it's almost time to... There's some infantry and artillery stationed on the lower terrain. Most of the enemies are gathered around the village on the mountain. We should separate them into 3 groups and defeat them respectively.
确实，
First, deal with the infantry regiment in the front as quickly as possible, and then engage the skirmishers that approach, luring them away from the clumsy artillery. Then rush to the mountain and eliminate the defending infantry, using the terrain as cover. Regroup before confronting the enemy's main force. What's the matter, Monsieur Murat? I was just about to find you. The enemy has a lot of light infantry. Can your cavalry handle them? A piece of cake. Just leave them to me. I've been waiting for some battle ever since I arrived in Italy. Excellent. Please get prepared right away then. Brother like sister. Something changed? Seems you don't look down upon her now. Speaking of which, Monsieur Lannis, do you have any comments? I'm not one of those representatives from Paris. I do not judge soldiers solely by their appearance. However, those in Paris sent us only a new commander, while the food, supplies, and equipment remain unimproved. They just couldn't care less about the troops on the front line. Take it easy. Since she's a sister of General Bonaparte, let's see what she's capable of. Problems encountered on the battlefield can only be solved on the battlefield. Well then, let's start with this battle and kick the enemies back to where they came from. Alright, let's give this a shot. Grass is suitable for hiding. Ooh, useful to know. I have one long range. Saber is melee. Other regular skill. Okay.
都准备好了吗？
Here, equip this musket. Ah, that's flat ground. Okay, okay. Let's see.
整理一下行装，让我们
这
跳骑兵
movement
来亮个相。
Here. Let's see, they are weak to you.
小姑娘，快下命令吧。
Can't attack, so wait there.
下令吧，是你证明自己的时候了。
Let's increase your HP since you are stronger at low HP. Level 2. And wait there. Oh. Heck yeah. It's your specialty after all. Alright, let's take a look at their animations actually. Equipped with rifle, range is 1. You're weak to
你
horses.
们看好了，可别拖我的后腿啊！ 跟好了，冲
Alright.
垮他们！
Trample them. Yeah. It's one guy. Okay, you only attack once. You are weak to horses as well. I don't have any horses available. And you're strong against you, so I cannot send these two up.
做决定前，先收集下情报吧。
Move up here. Step right there. there. Got quite a long threat range. I want you to come to me,
不要冒
so
进，就按预
you
定
go
计划
there.
行动。
谨遵吩咐。
Wait. Of course, you wouldn't want to fight the horseman.
自由射击！
Hmm. Should be okay here.
都别落下，冲锋！
Charge in. These guys are all waiting. Allies? This countryside is so... Oh, she's also spilling up. I can't even sign a single coin clinking. It took me half a day to find a bottle of wine. There's not much left of the ammunition, and I'm asked to provide artillery support on the front line. The new commander really likes to boss people around. Who is that woman? Artillery Officer Paulette Merrick is the one who arrived late. Although she's often lazy, she won't be absent in crucial moments. I would say that she's either particularly sly or particularly good at reckoning. Monsieur Lannis, you seem to know her very well. That's unexpected.
Huh?
It's just that I've known her for the longest amongst my colleagues. Seems the same age as Josephine and looks like a very experienced artillery officer. Well then, Mademoiselle Paulette, I'm counting on your artillery support. New commander and the bully's sister. Seems like a capable person. It would be a profitable deal if I can get along with the Bonapartes, brother and sister. No problem. I'll get my job done. Ammunition reserve is low and there's some enemy artillery nearby. Maybe I can find something that they had left behind. Find the trophy chest on the battlefield to get supplies. Right there. Do I have anything right now? No artillery right now. Use wine, receive attack. Fires up when you're drunk. Alright, first thing you need to do is
准备战斗！
round shot. This is trouble here.
小事一桩，包在我身上就行了。
You will have to take care of this yourself.
跟好了，
Charge in.
夸他们！
怎么？
And then
让
I'm
我变装去
hoping
探下虚实吗？
you can do this by yourself.
找好位置，射击！
Good. Good, 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 good.
不要大意，部队的后勤也要跟上。
Ooh. Move into your attack range.
打起精神，可别落在后面了。
Okay, we're gonna take some damage here. Oh! You're going for my artillery.
给我轰！
Oh, they're staying. Okay. Campfire can restore HP. Oh. I need you to heal up. I do want you to level up, so I'm gonna move you over here.
注意，
Alright, fire!
感觉不错，部队的配合更默契了，继续努力吧。
Good, level up.
下令吧，是你证明自己的时候了。
哼，整理一下行装，让我们跳起兵来亮个。
小姑娘，快下命令
Close
吧。
enough. Your range is right there, so I'm gonna
好
move
事
you
要趁早，
right there.
今天的头功
Wait.
就让给我吧。
Okay, they're gonna wait.
做决
Leon,
定
I
前
need
先
you
收
to
集下情报
heal.
吧。
There. Oh no, I need you to come in. Suppose I can move any of these two up there instead. What's your range? Oh, that's everyone's threat range.
不要冒进，就按预定计划行动。
I want them to come in to me, so go there. I can get 2 of them to come to me. Wait there. Wait there.
你们看好了，可别拖我
Wait
的
there.
后腿啊！
伙计们，该你们上场表现了。
Can you? Everyone wait. See, they're all gonna wait there. Okay. Alright, so you are healed up. Short of that. Should move you there to heal. Because this is dangerous to these two.
小事一桩，包在我身上就行了。
Alright, in that case. Wait there. You are going to get ready to charge. Actually, what is your range? Actually, if I go here. No, they're on the other side of the spectrum. So, I move just 1 step. I should
不
do.
要大意，部队的后勤也要跟上。
Then you will come up. You have space
打
right
起
there.
精神，可别落在后面了。
Okay. That should be good. Ready? I was hoping they would come to me. Then I could fire on them in
都别
return.
落下，冲锋！跟好了，冲垮他们！
Good.
自由射击！
Turn fire. Oh, good. They're all coming up. Good, good, good. This is good. Now then, everyone's still at good HP. I want the horse to destroy this guy.
整理一下行装，让我们跳骑兵来亮个相。都别落下，冲锋！
Charge. And then Murat's going to be strong against these two.
小姑娘，快下命令吧！
Should be able to finish him off here. Actually, if I use heroic ability.
哼，可别瞧不起老人家。看我！
So close. Can you finish him off?
找好位置，
Good.
射击！
And then from here,
弟兄们，准备战斗！
two. Just better move you up first. Just move her to here. No, I want them to be in position. Against these two.
都准备好了吗？
There.
下令吧，是你证明自己的时候了。
Yeah, they don't have a range for that. Oh, shot. You should be able to finish him.
开火！开火！
Completely blown up. Isn't this the French army of beggars? How dare they show their faces here? Look at their miserable equipment and troops, and they want to confront us with this? Push the front line forward and teach those mud-covered bumpkins a lesson. Oh wow, you're moving to terrible positions. You will be
做
good
决定前，
against
先
him.
收集下情报。
你们看好了，可别拖我的后腿啊！
Attack here.
跟好了，冲垮他们！
I don't think I'll have a second attack. Turn off those animations now that I've seen everybody.
好事要趁早，今天的头功就让给我吧。
不要冒进，就按预定计划行动。
I can probably oops. Use inspire the next turn. Shoot.
谨遵吩咐。
Move up. There.
哈，对，
Ooh, safe. Okay, you will be strong
怎么
against these two.
要我变装去探下虚实
Wait,
吗？
wait, wait.
打起精神，可别落在后面了。
Inspire. Oh, I should have moved first. Oh, he's an ace.
不要大意，部队的后勤也要跟上。
小事一
Move
桩
up，there? No, you
包
can't
在
get
我身
close
上
enough.
就行了。哈，
I'm gonna finish him off.
啊，撤
Ah,
开！
shoot!
我才刚打到兴头上呢。
You had to heal first.
伙计们，该你们上场表现了。
Messed up. Ow. Ooh. Not good.
哎，这买卖可亏大了，都撤吧，快撤！
That was a bad movement.
小姑娘，快下命令吧！
下令吧，是你证明自己的时候了。
There.
都准备好了吗？
There. Ah, shoot. That's not good. Took out the artillery.
铁，
Okay, okay, we survived. Barely. It's impossible. How did they defeat me with so few troops? This must be a witch. Damn it. I could have done better. Ah, damn it. This could have been a better run. They achieved such a victory with such limited forces. She's just as incredible as her brother. Mademoiselle Bonaparte is truly a talented commander, with a well-deserved reputation. Hello? That's not what you said before.
确实，
Indeed, Commander Bonaparte's performance proved to be both excellent and impressive. You're very different from those who joined the army just for money and power. I look forward to working together with you in the future. You're all too kind. How am I worthy of the general of the army if I can't handle this kind of difficulty, right? Marquise de Lafayette always taught us to be this way at the École Militaire. Well, it seems that you guys still treat me as an outsider. We still have enemies to defeat with, so let's dispense with formalities, shall we? Marquis de Lafayette, what have you taught them? And don't be so cautious and official. Just call me Pauline. I'm glad I could keep the casualties of my army to a minimum this time.
有意思。
Interesting, this young lady is so interesting. It's not bad to have such a commander. Having said that, Paulette, you're a veteran officer in the army and the military discipline must be followed. Don't you worry. With such a good boss, I'm willing to work hard. Great! With the help of an elder like Paulette, I'm truly relieved.
啊，
Huh? Elder? I'm only 27 years old. Excuse me, is Pauline Bonaparte here? He's yelling outside. The Night of Dusk. New combat quest. Let's see here. City. Nothing new from him. Buy any of this stuff? Doesn't seem like my roster is in need of any particular stats right now. You get hit a lot. Whose amount of morale increased. You just need all attack and to not miss. What's your hit 9? Increases hit chance. Alright, who is the fastest attacker? 7 or 2. You've got the best speed. Makes sense after all. Morale increase. Buy one of these. One of these. That should be good enough for now. Armor and dodge. Who else already got good dodge? Nine. 3. 5. 8. You have very good dodge already. You'll need more. You with that dodge. What's your dodge at now? Oh, That really changed your stats. Shouldn't be getting hit anymore. Armor is garbage though. Do you really need this? Let's have you equip the armor then, since you want to have low HP. But having you, well, you're not going to be anywhere near melee, so that should be okay.
回来了，战果怎么样？哎呀，你那个歌。
I already read this. Well, this is very good. Unlock a small number of items to purchase artillery. That'll be good. Alright,
我这屋
quest.
子也不是借给。
Clear up enemy forces on the side. On the plains, the Caesars are ready to train and prepare for upcoming battles. Any two friendlies are defeated. I can only deploy this many. Okay. Okay, sure. Deployed the wrong people.
弟兄们，准备战斗！
哼，整理一下行装，让我们跳骑兵来亮个相。
Can't go up there. Okay.
不要冒进，就按预定计划行动。
What's your threat range?
谨遵吩咐。
There. There. All by themselves over on that side. Alright, are they gonna come to me? Yes, they are. Good. Let's see here.
不要大意，部队的后勤也要跟上。
You
你们看好了，
you'll go
可
here.
别拖我的后腿啊！哈！哼，我早说过了，别管什么作战计划，跟我冲就对了。
And get the second attack? Shoot. Okay.
好事要趁早，今天的头功就让给我吧。
Pick you up.
打起精神，可别落在后面了。
Regular musket is enough for this. Then you will finish him off.
铁，
Here's hoping that you don't go for my artillery. Ah, shoot.
伙计们，该你们上场表现了。
Too close, right? Oh, no. I don't want to attack that. You're too close.
小事一桩， 包在我身上就行了。
You'll go for him then. Oh, that was a bad hit.
都准备好了吗？
Go on the side.
下令吧，是你证明自己的时候了。
Oh, I don't have long range. Shoot. Right there then. Ooh, we'll go. Oh shoot. Wait there. Only had my other ally with me, Leon. Okay, you can hold the fort down yourself down there.
谨遵吩咐。别松懈，还没到高兴的时候。等我们凯旋回国时，再做庆祝吧。
Good, 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 good.
不要冒进，就按预定计划行动。
There.
弟兄们，准备战斗！
Side there.
整理一下行装，让我们跳骑兵来亮个
Stay in
相。
there. Open range. Actually, I should move you to get
好
healed.
事要趁早，今天的头功就让给我吧。
不要大意，部队的后勤也要跟上。
Well, this is not good for you.
你们看好了，可别拖我的后腿啊！
打起精神，可别落在后面了。
Let's retreat. I want them to come to me in the grass. Oh, shoot. Alright, in that case.
下令吧，是你证明自己的时候了。
Go with this.
都准备好了吗？
And you have experimental musket. Finish him off.
伙计们，该你们上场
You're so
表现
slow.
了。
小事一桩，包在我身上就行了。
Not from behind.
哈！对，
Good. Did it in one go.
弟兄们，准备战斗！
不要冒进，就按预定计划行动。
Should probably go heal.
谨遵吩咐。
Can I trap you?
哼！整理一下行装，让我们跳骑兵来亮个相。
好事要趁早，今天
打起精神
There, your，turn
可别落在
to
后
rest.
面了。
不要大意，部队的后勤也要跟上。
There, you. They're coming, huh?
你们看好了，可别拖我的后腿啊！
I'm not ready to go. Go together. My allies need to go together.
都准备好了吗？
伙计们，该你们上场表现了。
It is having difficulty scrolling up. Ace. Oh, you don't go very far.
小事一桩，包在我身上就行了。对，哈，
Nice, nice.
下令吧，是你证明自己的时候了。
Okay, wait there.
铁，
Good, I got my bonus now.
弟兄们，准备战斗！
不要冒进，就按预定计划行动。
谨遵
You
吩咐。
have your ability bonus now. So let's use heroic.
铁，
哼，整理一下行装，让我们跳骑兵来亮个相。
Are you gonna move? No?
打起精神，可别落在后面了。
There.
好事要趁早，今天的
There.
头功就让给我
不。要大意，部队的后勤也要跟上。
Since he's willing to wait, let's send everyone in at the same time.
都准备好了吗？
伙计们，该你们上场表现了。
I don't exactly have a time limit, do I?
不要冒进，就按预定计划行动。
弟兄们，准备战斗！
Alright. Next round, he is dead.
下令吧，是你证明自己的时候。
打起精神，可别落在后面了。
Spar and attack.
各位，
Nice
辛苦了。
level up.
这就是平时训练的成果吧？
你们看好了，可别拖我的后腿啊！哈，哈，
Miss.
铁，
好事要趁早，今天的头功就
Can you
让给
finish him
我。
off? Heck yeah. Oh, I didn't finish him off.
哈，
Alright, you got the kill. Victory! Extra funds. There's the funds. Alright, I think this is a good spot to end it for tonight. Save here. And we've got a good start in the Banner of the Maid. So until next time, my name is Cool. Ow, I just bit my tongue again. So, until next time, my name is Cool Vadis. And this has been another night. We'll be back again on Thursday evening. And I'll see you all then. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, and evening.